Hi, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue here in Tampa, Florida. And if you've ever watched one of our Thursday moving cat lives, you know what's going on. So we have our coordinator for the day, Steph C., our ops manager for the day, Afton, and Victor and Jamie, and they are putting together the vacation tunnel because Mr. Kimba is coming home today. So if you guys could please take a minute and share this, tag your friends and family. I started this up early, so hopefully plenty of you will get the notification by the time we're actually ready to walk Kimba home. So there's a lot of moving parts on a moving cat day, and one of those things is making sure that all of the neighbor cats are in their appropriate places. So since we've all basically seen the tunnels being put together, let's go say hi to Jasmine. Jasmine is right next door to Kimba's home enclosure. And she has to be completely away from the tunnel. So she is at the front half of her enclosure. You can see that there's a door down there. There's probably a door down on the tunnel as well. Multiple doors. Hi, honey. Oh, goodness. I know. Your boy neighbor's coming home. Boy neighbor coming home from vacation. So when Kimba comes home, that affects Jasmine and Simba. So Simba is currently closed in his open air section, furthest away from the tunnel. You can see she's very interested in what's going on over there, aren't ya? Very interested. Ooh. Thanks, lady. So, give you guys an aerial view here. For the last month, Kimba's enclosure has been worked on. You can see there's a red safety pole there. That means no one is to open that door because that would allow Jasmine to walk through this tunnel system and get too close to Mr. Kimba coming home. So this section over here is part of Kimba's home enclosure, and then you've got this tunnel system you see above. So Afton on one side, Jamie on the other. There are multiple swing doors that are kept locked and shut so that the cats never mingle. And so we have to open some of those in order for Kimba to be able to walk himself home. He'll turn a corner, or they might have him walk straight into this enclosure here. And then they have to close him far enough away so that they're always at least 2 doors away from where the keepers are. Sorry. And so as soon as he comes home, they'll shift him in a certain area. And it's probably going to be over here, but we'll see. So, yep, everything got raked and cleaned. His platform got a badly needed makeover, which was really nice. So there's a lot of things that happen on the outside as well, where there's a lot of fill dirt that went in to cover up any kind of roots or anything that could be a tripping hazard. So they really went above and beyond on the last month of maintenance for Kimba's cage. So Jamie posted photos of it yesterday, but they did add some new boards to his platform, and they also suspended a toy for him. So hopefully he'll come home and really enjoy that new aspect. He's got a very large enclosure. Jazzy, one more hello? One more hello? Boyfriend's coming home. Oh boy, that boy's coming home. That boy's coming home. So I think that they are now done with that portion of the tunnel. There's still a large portion of the tunnel they have to put together out by vacation. There's a lot of things to triple check along the way. So let's go see the next lucky contestant going to vacation. It's gonna be Miss Aria. So we rotate the cats a month at a time unless there is some reasoning as to a maintenance thing or something that's really gonna take much longer on their enclosure. Then sometimes they get a little bit longer. And when Aria is ready to go out, which I have a feeling there's going to be mowing and weed eating and lots of projecting, but I haven't heard that officially yet. But my guess is that's what will happen. As soon as Kimba's home, safe in his home enclosure, we will send a group of people in to get everything spruced back up in vacation. And then it'll be your turn. Yay! It's the Aria girl's turn. All right. So there are cameras on Vacation Rotation. You can find those. All the links are at bigcatcams.com. And you will get to see Kimba probably, hopefully, come home right away. He might play games. We don't know. And then you'll see all the maintenance stuff going on, all the mowing if that takes place, and then it would probably be after all of that is completed. There's a whole nother set of tunnels that have to be put together for Aria to head out there. So she would be the next cat rotating. That will give us a month to come into her enclosure if needed, do whatever we need to do, although her cage has actually been completed like twice here recently, so right, lady? So it'll just be some patience today, and then Aria will get sent out to vacation, and to my knowledge, we are still planning to sedate Priya later this afternoon or evening. We still do not have an official time, but we were told that yes, he should be in today to sedate and do a full vet exam with 19-year-old Priya. So Aria gets a vacation, Priya gets a checkup. Kimba has to go home. So she is just patiently gonna wait. And let's see, so the third cat affected by all of this is Mr. Simba, who will have to be shifted back and forth because he has to be far away from Kimba as he crosses by, so he has to shift down to the open air. But when it's time for Aria to leave this enclosure to head to vacation, he will have to be shifted to the opposite side of the enclosure. Luckily, the big cats are usually pretty easy to shift. They tend to just follow their keepers. Sometimes they will demand snacks for it, but not always. So Simba is just peacefully sleeping. He was out here in the sun when I passed by earlier, because this portion of the tunnel is what will have to go together for Aria here in a little bit. There he is down there in the sunshine. He knows something's going on, he just doesn't know what. And then once I think that they are a little bit closer to sending Kimba our direction, I'll head out towards vacation. But figured we'd just make this live a little bit longer, see some of the tiger neighbors. So here's Sim, just basking in the sunshine, watching everything everybody's doing out there. can see people off in the distance. Hi, kiddo. Yeah, I know. I know, baby. It's not your turn yet, but you sure do love your vacay. You sure do love that vacay. So for anyone who's brand new and has been totally lost on everything I'm talking about, Vacation Rotation here at Big Cat Rescue is a 2.5 acre enclosure with a huge amount of it being open air. There's a full-size lake out there with fountains. There's multiple platforms, multiple dens, tons of new toys. There is a roof section as well with 3 dens in case there's any kind of storm or high winds while the cats are on vacation. But our big cats, which are mainly just our tigers nowadays, they rotate out for 1 month at a time. And while they are not in their home enclosure is when we go in and do all kinds of makeover, rebuilding, cleaning up, mostly raking, mostly clearing debris off the roof, things like that. And we've made it in a way where besides Duchess, who lives all the way over there on the other side of the lake, who will happily load up into a transport cage, we've made it so all of the other big cats can walk themselves there in their own time by putting together these tunnels that I've been talking about. So we will head out. See how far along they are. I will show you the path that Kimba should be taking as he comes home. Thank you to everybody helping out in the comments, and if there's been any donations, I really appreciate that. It'll post tonight around 6 p.m. on our main Facebook page for Big Cat Rescue, but I did get the new Priya design on 3 items in our Shopify store, which is bigcatrescue.biz. You will have to bear with me on that. Yesterday, Shopify decided to do some kind of crazy update, and 90% of our inventory, they said, was out of stock. And I was like, this has to just be because things are updating. So, please be aware of that, but the Priya ones were showing available, so. Then I also will be posting a link I already did on my Big Cat Rescue public page. For me personally, there is a link for the spring store. Here goes Marie cleaning Simba. So this is the tunnelway that Kimba, he will be coming from this direction. He will walk down this tunnel. The hope is that he will make this turn and walk directly under where I'm standing. And then he will go that way and walk himself home. But it's very cute design from Aria. You can pretty much just search Princess Priya, Princess Priya Tiger, and that'll get you there. As soon as this live is over, I'm gonna go check on that Shopify store and see if this updating is done yet. So, all of that out there beyond Afton is Vacation Rotation. Kimba is currently locked safely in the roof section, way over there. He should be way down there. Alright, so this tunnel is together and we will just have a couple more doors to open. For instance, this one, plus the ones that are keeping him out of the open air down there. I'm gonna head back into the shade so that my phone doesn't try to overheat today. So again, Kimba Tiger coming home from his month-long vacation. And later today, hey Victor, are you guys mowing and stuff in between? Okay. So yes, so there will be lots of mowing and weed eating and such, and then by this afternoon, Aria will head out. Or that is the plan. But with Priya also being examined today, we will have to try to see how that's going to work out. If for some reason that delays anything, we would be sending her probably tomorrow. It's all going to depend on the timing of the vet exam. So they are just heading backward now before we open the actual cat up or any other doors connecting vacation to the tunnel to make sure that the tunnel is 100% fully, everything's been opened so that there's no redos of trying to get him back so that we can open something. So let's all hang tight here for a minute. Again, thank you to everybody who shared this, tagged your friends and family, and everybody helping out in the comments. Simba's getting rowdy now. He knows something's going on. Getting rowdy. Also, Afton and Stuff C are in the area, and for some reason, those are the only two keepers that he basically tries to get. So I believe Stuff C drove around to where she's going to be the one opening Kimba up so that he can leave that area. And hopefully he'll walk with me. I usually have a pretty good rapport with him, but anytime there's something kind of odd going on, they can act a little finicky, so we'll see. Kimba tends to like Afton and myself, and Marie's here, so that could be potentially helpful as well. I'm just hanging out in the shade right now so that my phone or my stabilizer doesn't overheat on you guys. Nothing worse. I think that's happened on a cat move before, where we waited and we waited and we waited, and then all of a sudden my phone died the moment that here comes the cat. It also happened to me at a rehab release once. Newfangled technology. Still can't hang in the Florida heat. We'll have to hope that he actually wants to come this direction. He's faked us out before, where we let him out of the roof section and we're all calling for him, and he just heads in the totally different opposite direction. And then as soon as he notices that the door is open, then he's like, oh, okay. I guess I'll run through that open door that hasn't been open in a month. but we'll see how that goes. Always on cat time. Let you guys listen to the sounds of Florida. Lots of traffic and lots of birds. Alright, I see Jamie heading back, which must mean all the doors in that direction have been okayed. Is she good? I don't know. She didn't respond to me. Okay, here we go. Got that Kimba coming, hopefully. So Steph-C is down there on a cart. I think she has that magical yellow looking bucket. And then we all kind of hide. till he recognizes, oh, there's an open door that hasn't been open for a month. So back in the shade we will go. You guys might get a better angle from the Explore camera, bigcatcams.com. We'll likely hear Kimba say something choice to Steph, and then we'll know that the doors are opening, but did he get breakfast? No, okay. There's the choice words. I was like, I know we'll hear something from him, but especially if he didn't get breakfast. So we're hoping that breakfast bucket will be what lures him here. Yeah, his big loop. So funny. No, he stopped, like, and now he's moving again. Oh, and he's running. Oh, he knows what to do. You can tell. He just went for a second. Slinking. Hopefully he looks over. Kimba! He's like, let's make a big loop. Well, he looked this way. He knows there's an open door. He's peeking out of the den right now. He's just peeking out of the den. He like keeps peeking in and out. I really want him to take off running to the door. He's out now. He's out behind the den now. He's gonna make another big circle. He went to the far corner. That's alright. You guys might not see a cat, but you're gonna see an Afton hiding, and I'm crouched down like in a ball on the ground. He did request a late checkout. Here he comes. He's like, oh, open door. We have to let him get pretty far away from that door so he doesn't turn around and yell. What a good boy. It's all right, kiddo. You want me to walk that way? Come on, bud. I'm gonna like clear out of the area. He doesn't see two people hiding. He did not like the appearance of two of us crouching in the woods.
It seems sketchy for a season.
It did. He is still making his way this way. He just has to make a turn. That's a good boy. He is gonna go through the last part of his tunnel. So stuff is already all the way over at his home enclosure. He just has to make a turn right over there. He's currently in part of the tunnel that Simba Tiger has access to all the time. So there's probably lots of voicemails. So he has to come right through here. Good job, buddy. You're all right. You're so close now. So close to that breakfast now. Good job. It's all right. So close. Very, very close. Doing good. You can't go backwards. He's like, there's a Simba in here. There's a Simba Tiger. It won't be surprising if we get a stinky face. A stinky face! He's just very into Simba smell right now, I think. I thought he was working up a stinky face and that never happened. This way's the food. This way, sir. Wrong way. No take-backs. You're good. I was like, no take-backs. You can't do that. So close. Yeah, we're just keeping quiet, keeping our distance. Last thing we want is him to like hulk out inside of this vacation tunnel. So like he just needs to decide it on his own, and he will. He can't technically go backwards. Afton's closed enough doors where he can't go that far, so. Just really tripped up on Simba's smells. There we go. That's the weird part. Yes, he does. Good job, kid. I can call him the kid because he's our youngest babe. Good job, kid. You better go eat that breakfast now. You earned it. Go eat that breakfast. Play with that new toy. So close. Yeah, he has to get through that guillotine door. Yeah, I figure now if I walk over here, he's not likely to come back, but he might. They're like matching each other's steps around that tree. Good chance she's gonna get spoken to again, but alright, he's home. Yeah. Good job! Alright. Alright, so now we have to undo everything that was just done. So all of the tunnels and doors are going to have to be closed, locked back up. Jasmine and Simba will get shifted around accordingly. And then we will get started on all the mowing and weed eating and all the things that need to happen in the 2.5 acre vacation rotation. So keep your eye on those cameras because Miss Aria will be headed out next, hopefully this afternoon, potentially before Priya's exam later, but we will just try to keep you guys in the loop. So keep your eye on our Facebook page. Thank you so much if there were any donations, and I really appreciate everybody who helped out in the comments, especially when we had to get very quiet there. I pretty much only keep my eyes on Kimba, so I didn't really look at the screen once. So thank you guys very much. And I will be seeing you guys again soon, whether it's for Aria or Priya. Thanks, everyone.